speech emotion recognition is the popular research nowadays. Why? Because now we can recognize the human emotion through the speech analysis. So what is the challenge in speech emotion recognition? First, we need to extract the features from the speech, and then we need to feed it into the machine learning algorithms. Now, how can we use the SER in the real-life application that will be useful for the human?
For our emotion recognition system, we're using something called MFCC. It is basically the energy of your voice, and then through some speech processing, we can take some coefficients. Now, these coefficients, at first, it might look random, but this is exactly where Google TensorFlow comes in. Google TensorFlow will basically recognize the patterns of the MFCC and then output the emotions for us. The recognition rate for our system is 91% for 3 emotions and 80% for 5 emotions. So what exactly is the problem that we're trying to solve? Every day, 20 of the 68 people who call Befrienders Malaysia have suicidal tendencies. If you aggregate the number for a whole year, in 2015, there are 21,000 people calling Befrienders Malaysia. The next year, that number increases to 24,000. By looking at this upward trend of number of calls, it might not be impossible to think that in the near future, with so many calls made, those who truly need help might not be saved. We would like to introduce to you our product, which is EMOS, Emotion of Speech. EMOS is an innovative communication platform capable of speech emotion recognition, and it is dedicated for suicide prevention hotlines.
Inside EMOS, Nextmo Voice API is connected with Google Cloud Platform. There, we are using data store and cloud storage for statistics and Google Compute Engine where we host our app codes. The use of Google Compute Engine enables us to scale with Google Kubernetes based on demand.
So I want to brief about a mental illness, mental health issue in Malaysia. We can see that the trend, for example, in UIA itself, okay, we can see that the number of cases like depression, mental health, schizophrenia, also we have also anxiety, they are increasing. Unfortunately, not everybody aware about it. Okay, especially for the students who have no background in psychology or counseling, they tend to judge or misjudge the person who have this a problem or issue. They think that this is not very important, but what I can say is mental health is actually important, same as a physical health. You have to take care of your mental health, same like you take care of your physical health.
EMOS is free from physical limitations, free from language barriers, but most of all, it continuously evolves the more people using it, all thanks to Google Deep Neural Network configuration.
I think EMOS is very interesting, but most importantly, EMOS can understand my emotion right now.
Based on the feedback we received in the regionals, EMOS can also be targeted in other customer segments, such as call centers and personal mental health care. By reinventing our BMC, we can use the revenue we get from the big companies and funnel it to Befrienders. Therefore, Befrienders Malaysia can use our system for free. This project is the first of a 2-year-long plan, but the future that we envision is a future where a machine can understand human emotions and can save lives. We would like to present to you EMOS, Emotion of Speech. What you feel is what we listen.